Hey everybody, it's Kat here, and we are going to make some lotion today. These are the ingredients you're going to need, which is cocoa butter, shea butter, sweet almond oil, and essential oils. I'm also going to be using coconut oil. I just forgot to take it out for the picture. Alright, so this is my first voiceover, so please bear with me and be kind. Right now you are watching me scrape out some of the cocoa butter, which is a very hard, I should have showed you what it's like. It is a very hard solid butter, but it's not really a butter. So here I'm scraping some of it out because we need 1/4 of a cup. So I'll need 1/4 a cup of the cocoa butter, and we will then throw that into the double boiler. Alright, so here you can see the cocoa butter is really hard to get out of there. It is a lot like a wax, but almost a more solid wax. As soon as I was able to get it all out though, then I was able to just put it into the double boiler. Here we go. Just dump that in. Alright, so that was the cocoa butter. And now on to the shea butter. This is a much smoother consistency, which surprised me. You can tell as I try to jab the knife in there, and I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be difficult. So I'm just scooping out 1/4 of a cup so that way I can place that in the double broiler to melt as well. Alright, so here's where I realized I didn't have my coconut oil out. So I've got the coconut oil out. We're going to put 1/4 a cup of that in there. Coconut oil is probably one of my favorite things, and it is just raved about online. Rightfully so. You can use it for so many different things. I personally like to use it for removing makeup, for like my mascara. It does a really good job at that, and it hydrates my eyelashes. So that's neat. Okay, so here we put the 1/4 a cup into the double broiler, and then we will be going and getting our sweet almond oil. Sweet almond oil is actually rich in vitamin E, so it's really good for your skin. There's also many other good vitamins and things inside of it. Okay, so we're putting 1/4 a cup in, and after we put that in, we will stir up our butters a little bit so they can melt down, so we can have a nice combination. Alright, and then once it has melted, you're going to want to take it off of the heat so it can partially set. Once it's set, it should look something like this, and this is the point where we are going to put our essential oil drops in. So I am using the Blend Balance from doTERRA. I put about 20 to 25 drops in, and that is just, it's a really good grounding blend. If you aren't using higher end oils, then the oil is probably going to be mostly for your scent. But if you use a higher end, a well-known or natural blend of oils, then it's going to have good benefits. And this balanced oil is really good at just grounding you and bringing you down to earth and just, I don't know, stabilizing your mind. Alright, so now we're going to want to beat the crap out of this lotion to make it more whipped and just a more lotiony texture. Alright, so now that I had it whipped to the consistency I thought I wanted, I put it into the container that I'm going to store my lotion in. And right about now is when I'm starting to notice that I didn't get it all mixed in together and whipped and beat up together. So here in a little bit you're going to actually see me put it back into the bowl to whip some more. So I ended up deciding that I think the size of the bowl was the problem. So I put it back into the container I'm storing it in and finished whipping it in there. And that worked so much better. I was able to really get all of the solids whipped up and beat up and turned into my nice fluffy lotion. As you can see, this took a lot of blending. You don't know how much time I have edited out of here. It took quite a bit of blending, but once it was finished, oh, sorry, here I'm like pushing it back in so I could do more blending. But once it's finished, it is a really nice fluffy lotion. You can tell it's very oily right now, but as it dried the next day, it was not near as oily. It solidified a little bit more. But I think next time I will try to do a little less coconut or a little less almond oil and see if it is less oily. But that being said, it is a super nice lotion. It cleared up my daughter's dry legs overnight. So I will definitely make it again. Like I said, I'll probably change the recipe a bit, but I will make it again for sure. Alright, I hope you guys liked this little DIY, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys! Mwah!